All right, good afternoon, sixth graders. So I think that the second problem on this homework is a little bit more difficult than the first one, so that's the one I'm going to solve for you today. So our first step on our dividing fractions cheat sheet is to make sure that any mixed numbers are converted to improper fractions. So I'm going to do that for this first one. 25 times 2 equals, sorry, I have the hiccups, 50. And we're going to add 1. 50 plus 1 equals 51. So that's 51 over 2. I'll do the same thing for the next one. 1 times 4 equals 4. And then 4 plus 2 equals 6. So I'm going to have 6 over 4. All right. Now our next step is to keep the first number the same. So I'm going to have 51 over 2. That's not going to change. I'm going to switch this to a multiplication sign instead of a division sign. And I'm going to find the reciprocal of the second fraction by just flipping it, putting the top on the bottom and the bottom on the top. Now we're going to simplify. So right away I see that 4 and 2 can both be divided by 2. So 4 divided by 2 is going to be 2. 2 divided by 2 is going to be 1. 51 and 6 is a little bit more difficult to recognize. But I know, because in the last couple days we've had to do this a couple times, that 51 divided by 17 equals 3, which means that I can divide 51 by 3 to get 17. I can also divide 6 by 3, and I just made the pen a little bit smaller because it was a little too thick. 6 divided by 3 equals 2. So now I'm going to rewrite this one more time. 17 over 1 times 2 over 2. Now, some of you might have gotten to this problem on the worksheet today where an issue like this popped up. So I did all the simplifying that I could diagonally, but I can still simplify something right here in this fraction right here. You don't need to. It's okay if you don't, but you would have to simplify later. So in the multiplying fractions cheat sheet, all it said was that you need to find a numerator and a denominator with a common factor and simplify those. It doesn't say that they have to be diagonals. So I can have a numerator and a denominator in the same fraction and simplify it. So I know that 2 and 2 can both be divided by 2. So I'm going to do 2 divided by 2 to get 1, and again divided by 2 to get 1. So one more time I'm going to rewrite this. 17 over 1 times 1 over 1 equals 17 over 1, which just equals 17. You could have also recognized that 2 over 2 equals 1 and just cut out this entire step right here, but it's always good to check when you're finished with that first simplifying step, just to make sure that there's not a top and bottom in the same fraction that can be simplified. So your final answer for this one should be 17, and I'll leave you there. So good luck on the first one, and I'll see you tomorrow.